Hello kids, I hope you all are doing well. I'm Kalpana and today I'm here with another story for you. In this story, we have a tiger and a mosquito. Now, you must be wondering, what kind of story has a big animal and a tiny insect? Let's find out from our story, The Tiger and the Mosquito. A tiger was dozing under a tree. A mosquito came buzzing by. Bzzz. The tiger said, "Hey mosquito, go away." The mosquito said, "Bzzz. Why should I go away? Bzzz. I am not afraid of you." The tiger was angry. He hit out with his paw. The mosquito flew off. The paw struck his own cheek. The blow scraped his cheek. It began to bleed. The mosquito buzzed away. The tiger struck at the mosquito with his other paw. The mosquito flew off. This time too, the tiger hit himself. The tiger was helpless. The mosquito continued to buzz. Bzzz. The tiger got up and quietly walked away. The mosquito called out after him, "Don't be so proud, my friend. Everyone is great in his own way." What an interesting story! The tiny mosquito made the tiger realize something important. Let's try to understand the story and the message it conveys. A tiger was dozing under a tree. A mosquito came buzzing by. The tiger said, "Hey mosquito, go away." What does the word dozing mean? Dozing means sleeping lightly. Many of you must have seen your grandparents or some elderly person falling asleep, sitting in an armchair with a newspaper in their hand and waking up because of some disturbance. When someone is dozing, even a slight movement or sound can disturb their sleep. When a person is in deep sleep, it takes time to wake that person up. When you sleep at night, it is different from dozing. So, the tiger in this story was dozing under a tree. Now, we know dozing means sleeping but lightly. A mosquito came and the movement of its wings kept making a sound. You all must have heard the sounds made by mosquitoes. It is a very irritating sound. So, the tiger, who was sleeping peacefully, also got disturbed by the buzzing sound made by the mosquito, or better to say, its wings. The mosquito said, "Why should I go away? I am not afraid of you." The tiger was angry. He hit out with his paw. The mosquito replied to the tiger that it was not scared of the big cat and was not going anywhere. Do you know why I said the big cat instead of the tiger? Let me share an interesting fact with you. The tiger, the lion and the cat are all from the same family. Tigers and lions live in the jungle. A cat lives with humans in villages and cities. Some cats live inside houses as pets, some on the streets. We often use the term big cat for any large wild animal of the cat family. Isn't it interesting that these different animals are related to each other? Now, let's go back to our big cat and the mosquito. So, the mosquito's response made the tiger angry that such a tiny creature was not obeying him. So, he used his paw to hurt the mosquito like this. The mosquito flew off. The paw struck the tiger's own cheek. The blow scraped his cheek. It began to bleed. The mosquito buzzed away. The tiger struck with his other paw. The mosquito flew off. This time too, the tiger hit himself. We know that the mosquito was tiny and it had wings. So, as it noticed that the tiger was going to attack, it flew away and the tiger ended up hitting himself. The tiger's action scraped his own cheek. Scraping means to rub across a surface like this. See, I'm scraping the skin of my hand, but as you can see, it is not hurting me. So, why did the action of scraping hurt the tiger and resulted in bleeding? It is because the tiger and some other animals have claws. Claws are curved and pointed nails. I think the tiger ended up hitting himself and got hurt by his own claws, which led to bleeding. He used another paw to shoo away the mosquito, but again ended up hitting himself. The tiger was helpless. The mosquito continued to buzz. The tiger got up and quietly walked away. The mosquito called out after him, "Don't be so proud, my friend. Everyone is great in his own way." Now, the tiger did not know what to do. He felt helpless and the mosquito was still there making the buzzing sound. The tiger felt defeated and silently left the place. But the mosquito said something very important to him. It said, "Don't be so proud, my friend. Everyone is great in his own way." Why do you think he said so? Yes, the tiger was proud because he thought that a tiny insect like the mosquito was nothing in front of a beast like him. But we all know what happened next. It tells us that the size, shape, color of someone does not matter. People look different from each other as well. You all must have noticed that some of your friends or classmates are taller than you and some of them are shorter than you. Some of them have fair skin and some of them have dark skin. But how we look does not matter. What matters is that all of us have some qualities which make us different from the rest. The mosquito gave us an important lesson that everyone is unique and this uniqueness is what makes us great, and we all must remember this great lesson by the mosquito. I think it is time to do an activity to check how much we remember from the story. I have some questions. Would you like to help me with finding their answers? Great! Here we go. My first question is, what was the tiger doing when the mosquito came buzzing by? Yes, the tiger was dozing under a tree. Next we have, why did the tiger's cheek start to bleed? The tiger's cheek started to bleed as he had struck his own cheek with his paw. And the last question, why did the tiger walk away? Can you tell me why he walked away? Yes, you are right. The tiger walked away because he felt helpless in front of the mosquito. Thank you for helping me, children. Now I know my answers. Oh, I just realized something. You know, we often confuse the tiger with another big cat. Can you make a guess which animal I am referring to? Yes, I'm talking about the lion. We often confuse the two. So, I have made a list of things which make them different from each other. Let's take a look at the pictures on the screen and find out. We know that both the tiger and the lion belong to the cat family, but it does not mean that they are not different from each other. As you can see on your screen, one of them has stripes, while the other one has no stripes. Can you make a guess which one has the stripes? Yes, you are right. It is the tiger. Both the animals have a tail, but one has a striped tail while the other has a bushy tail. Can you make a guess about both the tails? Yes, you are absolutely right. The tiger's tail has stripes, whereas the tip of the lion's tail is bushy. One of them has hair around its face. We use the term mane for such hair. Repeat after me. M-A-N-E, mane. So, which one of the two do you think has a mane? Yes, the lion is the one with the mane. See, now we won't be confused when we are asked about the two. Would you like to know another interesting thing about the tiger? Here is another interesting fact. As many of you already know that the Royal Bengal tiger is the national animal of India. See, there is so much to learn about these animals. Now, let's go back to the story. We need to recall the story for our next activity. You can find this activity on page number 94 of your book Marigold. There are some missing parts and we need to fill those parts by thinking about the story. The answers are also given in the form of dotted words, but we will make guesses first, then we will check whether we were right or not. So, the first sentence says, a blank was dozing under a tree. Children, what should we put here? Who was dozing or sleeping under the tree? Yes, it was the tiger who was sleeping under the tree. Let's join the dots given to us to check whether we guessed it right or not. We have T, then we have I, then we have G, E and R. Yes, a tiger was dozing under the tree. Next we have a blank came buzzing by. Who came and started making that awful sound using its wings? Yes, it was the mosquito. Now join the dots with me. M O S Q U I T and O. Mosquito. Hurrah! We got this one right as well. Next we have the tiger hit out with his blank. Let's join the dots. P A W. We have paw. The tiger hit out with his paw. The next sentence is, the mosquito buzzed blank. What could possibly come here? Let's join the dots. A. This letter looks like W. A and Y. Away. The mosquito buzzed away. And the last sentence is, everyone is blank in his own way. We have heard this line at least 2 to 3 times by now. Can you make a guess about this word? Yes, it is great. G R E A T. Great. You all are very smart. So, we discussed our story. We wrote down the words in the blanks. Now, it is time to have some fun with words. In this activity, we will learn spellings of some words. B-A-N-K bank, B-I-N, bin, B-I-S-C-U-I-T, biscuit, B-U-N, bun, G-O-O-S-E, goose, G-O-W-N, gown, G-R-E-Y, grey, G-U-N, gun, F-A-N, fan, F-E-W, few, F-I-E-L-D, field, F-I-S-H, fish. Kids, I hope you all are with me and repeating the sounds and words. Next we have L-A-M-P, lamp, L-I-C-K, lick, L-I-P, lip, L-O-O-S-E, lose. Very good. I have 2 more activities for you to do at home. One of them is on page number 95 of your book. In this activity, you have to practice writing some of the letters of the English alphabet. We have arrows which direct us to draw the letters, and we also have dots so that we can join them and form the letters. Next, we have a picture activity. On page number 96, there are 3 pictures, and as you can see, the pictures have a cat and a mouse. You have to think of the conversation going between them, and if you come up with some dialogues, you can write them down in your own language in your textbook or notebook. Kids, we learned so many things today, and I hope you will revise what we did in today's class. It's time for me to go. Keep learning. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.